All right, so we get a lot of people asking me about the upper register, how to get into the upper register, how to sing the higher notes, what it's really about. Well, it's a very, very complicated technique, and so I can only really give you certain aspects of it. I can't really give you the entire thing. But what really allows for the upper register to exist, more than anything, is what's known as the pharyngeal voice. Now, a lot of people would call this the mixed voice. There's a lot going on when somebody talks about a mixed voice, especially the SLS mixed voice, which is kind of a joke for rock singing. It works for pop. It doesn't work for rock. So if you're doing SLS, drop them. Come take a lesson from me. I'll get you doing it the right way. They're not going to teach you the right way. But you get into this little nasal cut, okay? So it's done with this nay, nay, nay. This is where the upper register exists. So like you'd start out with like, so nay, 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 nay. Nay 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 nay. Just keep going. Nay 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 nay. I'm already at the high A. Okay. Nay 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 nay. Nay 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 nay. High B. Nay 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 nay. Nay 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 nay. Nay 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 nay. Nay 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 nay. And you can work on that by work on the upper register by doing that exercise, okay? Now you don't want it to be loud. Okay, that's one of the things that a lot of people get wrong. They think they have to be loud. Just do it from where you speak. You don't want to be doing anything else. And then you might actually want to have the mouth a little bit more open. You might want to deepen it as you go up, but the way that I do it just works like that, okay? And then you'll be able to get through the upper register. Hey! Yeah! Okay? Yeah! And notice that I got the mouth up, okay? So the cheeks are up. It's going to get a brighter sound. It's the wailing tone. The eyebrows are up as well, emphasizing the soft palate. I can open the mouth a little bit more. I tend to not do that because I got jaw problems, so whatever. But that's where you want to be. The larynx is down, tongue out of the way. Now, what's the difference between a high note and a middle register note? Well, a middle register note going up to like a high A or high G or whatever, the real difference is that you're not biting into the mask quite as much. Okay, you might be right here. You're not really hard into it, okay? In fact, there's a lot of singers out there that just simply sing exactly from where they speak. And this is a really foundational element of singing. I would recommend learning to sing where you speak. And there's a song that I just did another video today, just earlier, where I was doing the Avenged Sevenfold song, Almost Easy. And I'm actually working on this song. I'm trying to cover it. It's a really tough song to get through live. I just keep getting tired. I can hit all the notes, but my voice just gets tired. So it's a struggle to get through it. And but it is possible to get through when you pull back and you start singing through this smaller register. If you try and keep it real big through the middle voice and through the upper register, you're never going to get into it. You're never going to get into it. But once again, it's this throughout the entire register until you get to the speaking register. Even then, you'll hear some singers kind of singing more like this. Chris Cornell was doing that. He kept his pharyngeal voice throughout his entire register, even his lower register. It is the sound that's going to really give you some beauty to the tone. But okay, so if I just sing through this part, okay, so let's just clarify the difference between the upper register and the middle register, okay? So I feel insane every single time I make a compromise. Okay, that's the middle register. If I were to sing it more like the upper register, it's not going to sound right because it's not a long held high note, okay? But I feel insane every single time. Okay, but if I were to go, yeah, yeah, okay, and so you'll notice that like, see if I can do this. Let's see, what's a good song that would show that? That's all gonna be. I feel insane every single time. Okay, so it would work like this. So, I feel insane every single time. Okay, time. adding in a little bit of the vocal fry, okay? But that's about how it works. Like you're singing kind of from where you speak, a little bit bright, and then full bright when you hit the high note. So that type of stuff is really for the high note. So let's go into the exact technique of the high note, okay? The high note is going to be done eyebrows up, face up, okay? What about 2 fingers? Now my jaw has trouble doing that. I have trouble getting into that spot. So it's a high D. Yeah! Yeah! And you stand around me! Okay? And you want to just keep that all there. Now Chris would probably me! Okay, it'd probably be in something like that, which I don't really recommend quite as much. But that's pretty much it. If you're singing a high note, you got to get into the high note position. It's the wailing tone. Okay? Speaking register. Okay, let's show you another example. I've been doing a lot of Avenged Sevenfold trying to get this screaming down, so. I try to travel through the night, the heat-stroke ridden weather, the barren empty signs. No oasis here to see, the sands are singing deathless words too. Okay? Can't you help me as I'm starting to burn? Too many doses and I'm starting to get an attraction. Notice how I get into it in different spots there. Okay? That's because I'm emphasizing different registers. Okay? If I want it to be more like a high note, I sing it more like this. If I want it to be more of just a speaking register, just a regular note, I sing it more like this. And once again, the high note, the biggest difference is just this. Okay? That's it. You're just changing the face, and then you're going to bring it more into the mass. It's going to go even further into it. But it's really no different when you're singing the regular stuff. Now, you could keep this right here. I try to travel through the night, heat-stroke ridden weather, the barren empty signs. You don't really want to worry about it too much. It's not that important, but it will still give you a better tone. Okay? Hopefully that helps you guys out, and over and out.